You're the NSU track coach, Mike Heimerman. Mike, a couple weeks after indoors now, start outdoors this week at Tyler, Texas. Wanted just to hit on indoor real quick though. It's been a little while to kind of digest everything. I know this team the women's team had a title in its sights, but still a pretty good, strong second place finish. How do you kind of transition from that indoor to outdoor now?
Well, like you said, the women were short 4 points of being a conference team champion, which I've never been before. It's like we've been so close, but yet so far. I think that's our 7th runner-up trophy in the past 8 years. So it's a little disappointing, but they're resilient. The women are going to bounce back. We undoubtedly add the 3 most talented girls in conference that just have an outdoor season. So we're looking forward to, of course, adding that 3 talented athletes, a couple All-Americans with that, including a national champion, and then the 2-time Athlete of the Year returning. So that always helps with the youth that we have on the rest of the team. So it should be fun. They've had really a week and a half of really good training. We've had some really good weather. Before indoor conference, we didn't have very good weather, so we've had lovely weather, kind of like what we have right now for today. It's in low 60s with a light breeze, so it's quite pleasant compared to those 20 or 30 degree temperature days. So but they're moving on. They're ready to be outside because this is where we get to train all day. Every day is out on outdoor track, and that's what they're used to. They know what they need to run at certain points of the track, and indoor it's very, very tough when you're on a 200-meter track, and it's hard to get those splits exactly right. But track is an outdoor sport, and that's what they're all here for, and it should be a fun year.
You mentioned getting some players back that were outdoor only this year. Jasmine Steele, Speedy Jackson, Lateria Jefferson, and Quindarius Thompson on the men's side. Obviously it adds scores. It adds, like you said, some of the most talented athletes in the conference and beyond. What is it like to get those girls back?
Well, they're all very experienced. I mean, they're all seniors, so this is all their 5th year. So there's a lot of they know, they've been around the block, let's say, and so they know how to handle a lot of different situations. Actually, we took Speedy Jackson and Jasmine Steele's indoor conference to help kind of talk with the youngsters and talk them through the rounds and how to handle a multiple day meet. So it worked out very well that they could both make that work with their class schedules and make that work with us as a trip. But you just add veterans, and we really don't have any seniors on the team. I think we have one other senior on the team, Robin Bird, but everybody else is an underclassman. So well, I guess juniors aren't underclassmen, but we have a few juniors. Yeah. But really, it's a very freshman and sophomore dominated roster. So it's nice just to have some experience that have been to these different meets and know how to handle these, all types of different situations. And then, it doesn't hurt that they're all 3 very, very talented athletes. We have 2 of the young ladies are All-Americans, and probably the one that's not an All-American is the 2-time Conference Athlete of the Year. So it's just, it's tough. That's how quality the competition is. So that we even have on our own team. So, it makes it fun. And then, Quinn is a podium finisher. I think he's been 2nd and 3rd indoor and outdoor a couple times in the triple jump. So we're very, very thin on the men's triple jump between injuries. I think we had 2 guys actually hurt, and the guy that we did take to conference was actually banged up. So it'll be nice just to have some more depth. We should have at least 3 of the 4 men jumpers outdoor. One had a season-ending knee surgery in the fall, so he won't be out at all, but we'll have 3 other guys that can do a lot of damage, including a freshman that's very, very talented. He's just been plagued by hamstring injury, most indoor, but he's full strength now.
Your first outdoor meet starts Friday, but most of the events are on Saturday at Tyler, Texas, at Tyler Junior College. What are your goals or what are your expectations for the meet in terms of competition and what you hope from yours?
Basically go out there and get our feet wet. I think Coach Pennington's letting most of his group pick the events that they're competing in. Originally it was set up just for the javelin throwers, hammer throwers, and the discus throwers to get a meet. Since those are just outdoor events, we wanted to see about some of them getting marks for Texas relays. So really the meet was set up for them, but because of some of our indoor lack of meets or even training possibilities, we decided it'd be a great workout, meet atmosphere, so it'd almost be that 1 rep at 100% or whatnot for the rest of the team. And really, meets, getting the kids to meets to handle different types of situations or weather, because in the South you can have a thunderstorm roll in anytime, or really anywhere in the country. It could be 70 one day and 30 degrees the next day. So we're just going to give the athletes as many opportunities as we can to to just get a mark and just compete.
Coach Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you.